This is NASCAR 25, and it's officially here. Today, we're gonna jump into the NASCAR 25 career mode from the very beginning, do a race or two, and see how it all works. Now, in full disclosure, I have no idea what to expect. I purposely avoided reading all the news. I wanted to jump into the career mode completely blind to show it off. So without further ado, let's jump into the NASCAR 25 career mode.
If you ask any driver at a local short track, they believe that they can get to the pinnacle of racing if they just had the right opportunity. But in racing, you have to create your own opportunities. And your opportunity starts now.
That is certainly a wild intro. All right. I mean, I've probably been copyrighted for it, but let's just begin. All right, so welcome to my shop and welcome to career. This is the start of your journey to becoming a NASCAR champion. I guess right out of the gate, we've got to do this.
Hey everybody, it's Dale Jr. back again for another episode of the Dale Jr. Download with my good friend TJ Majors and the co-host of the show. We got some big news this week, TJ.
Yeah, you're probably talking about the Discovery Race deal.
Absolutely, man. This is going to be awesome, though. Everybody who's anybody in short track racing at the grassroots level coming to Rockingham, if you can go out there and perform better than anybody else, you're going to be able to come out of the local short track scene and get a shot at the ARCA Menards Series. This is every driver's dream. This is a lot of pressure for these young drivers, and they're going to be asked to perform at their best in this instance and prove that they belong. But it could be a life-changing experience for one.
Okay, I mean, that's certainly a way to do an introduction. So, we are entering the Discovery Race. The top 10 finishers here will earn a sponsorship and a spot in the ARCA Menards Series. Okay, sick. Let's put our name in and stuff. By the way, I'm playing on Xbox. This game doesn't actually come out on the PC until next month. So if you are a PC guy, you're gonna need to wait. And we're already picking up achievements. Driver created. Thank you very much. For this race, there is no practice, no qualifying. Side note, let me actually scroll through all of my settings and assists that I've got going on for the game here. I set these up earlier. Basically, I've got everything on like simulation. I'm running 25% race distance. Long story short, we should have some pretty fun races today. Well, apparently we're going from last to the top 10. We'll see how I've already lost the pack because I've missed the first shift. Okay. There are some other things that you need to know. For today's video, I'm going to be using a standard Xbox controller, but over the next couple of episodes, I'm gonna jump onto the sim rig, try out some racing wheels. I actually have a brand new racing wheel coming that you've never seen before, so just wait for that. And we're gonna be messing around with some of the settings and assists to make these races as fun and kind of as hard as we can. For example, right now, I've actually got the AI set to 95 difficulty. I'm not gonna lie, every single time for a series like this, the episode 1 just becomes a yap session talking about the game and kind of learning the game. So I'll turn the difficulty down for myself while we learn the little intricacies and the details. And then as we go on, we'll make it harder and harder. That was in the wall. This is only a 5-lap race, though. We're in P11. We need to get into the top 10. If we want that job, can we go around the outside there? Maybe sit in the slipstream, give him a little bump. All right, here we go. Final lap of the race. Bring this thing home. We are in P10. Round the outside. Beautiful move. Beautiful move. Make that gap. Kind of bullied him, but that's okay. Sorry. We go from 30th place up to P7. Wait. I got him by 0.1 seconds. Let's go. Now that we've done that, we should, in theory, move on to the ARCA series and truly start our career off. Very nice. We've earned a new sponsorship and a full-time ride for the series. Let's go, baby. In case you don't know what the ARCA series is, essentially it's like level 1 of NASCAR. It's like semi-professional NASCAR racing, kind of like a feeder series for the trucks and like Xfinity and eventually the Cup Series. Your career starts now. Beautiful. So season 1, week 1, we're off to Daytona. Team logo. I don't yet have a logo, so we can go in here and choose a logo for our team. I guess I'll go for Big Splash Racing, sure. And then we can also choose our paint stuff. So as of right now, we're only in the ARCA series. We have to get up to the trucks and Xfinity and so on. We can go in and actually design our car, whether we want to use a Ford, a Chevy, Toyota, whatever it might be. So if I decide decide to race for Ford, for example, I don't actually know how this is going to work for our first race. Is it just going to assign us a car? It might. When we're in here, we can actually go in and customize everything. We can make our racing hauler blue, for example. We can go in here, choose our racing number, sure, and then you can choose like the actual style of the number. I like that. That looks sick. After that, then we can go and actually paint our car a certain color. So if I want to go and paint the car blue, for example, so it matches like our whole racing hauler, we can go in there and choose like patterns that we want, carbon fiber, this, that, and the other. That's actually sick. We can run with a gradient. Dude, that's sick. Then you've got decals that you can throw on. We've also got our driving suit. So let's make that look good. It's honestly really cool to see how much stuff, obviously console, right? You can't go and mod the game. So it's nice to see the developers actually giving you a ton of freedom in there to kind of make what you want, which is always nice to see. We do obviously need to actually do some racing. So now, with our new beautifully painted car, we can head off to race 1 out at Daytona. Let's go do qualifying. I believe we're going to have 2 laps to try to set the best lap time we can. I love how we've got a guy behind us. Did you see the guy lined up behind us on the grid? His car looked almost identical to ours. We have a qualifying goal to get into the top 35. Okay, I've got a sneaking suspicion that first race, like that discovery race, was way easier than my difficulty settings actually made it out to be. Anyways, not to worry. We've got to rip it around Daytona as quickly as we can. Dude, our car looks so sick. I'm so hyped, dude. This looks so sick. For qualifying, we've actually only got 1 lap on our hands here, so we need to absolutely nail it. I want to be as smooth as possible out here. When we actually get into the racing, we can use bump drafting and slipstreaming and this and that and the other to make our way through the pack and overtake people. But dude, I actually love this car. It looks so good. All right, across the line. What? No. Really? I told you the difficulty for that first race was a little misleading. First place with a 50-point set. Dude, look at how close P2 was. That's crazy. The entire grid was less than a second apart. That's kind of crazy. So I guess without further ado, let's jump into our first race, hit up Daytona. We're gonna have people behind us and in front of us, and obviously alongside us as well. I should actually say one of the other things you can do in this game is actually tune the car. You can either go to quick setup, so you can choose to make the car tighter or looser. Like a tighter car pushes the nodes towards the outside wall, understeer. A loose car, oversteer. Because this is iRacing at the end of the day, you can also go in and tune literally everything as much as you want. Ready to go for our first race? Listen to our engineer. Oh, okay. An instant green flag there. Here we go, baby. So we've just got to make as many moves as possible and, you know, hopefully we'll get some good recognition for it. We have a 20-lap race around Daytona. We need to sit in these slipstreams. Do not lose this pack in front of me. I'm already losing positions, though. Oh, there we go. 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 What a run. Dude, what a run. Dude, what a run. Anyways, one of the things that I actually need to get back into and kind of also figure out for this game is just truly how in-depth the physics engine for this game is. If you go up by the wall, are you going to get the turbulence of the wall? Is that going to give you a slight slipstream effect? You've got to assume there's also things like side drafting in this as well and so on. I'm going to need to learn all of those little intricacies over the next couple of days as we play this game more and more and more and kind of, you know, hey, yo, don't push me off, bro. I'm going here. You will move. No. Holy shit, homie actually nearly put me over the catch fence. That was terrifying. Anyways, we've made it up to P25 at the moment. I mean, to be honest, it seems like as long as we stay out of any crashes or yellow flag incidents and so on, it looks like we're gonna be okay. Like, we seem to have pretty good pace. The past couple of NASCAR games we got were certainly something. I think we can all agree. It's nice to see iRacing putting this together, and I'm very excited to see what people think. Oh my God, we're 4 wide. We're 4 wide. We're 4 wide. This is a bad idea. I'm playing ping pong between the 48 and the... I can't actually see that guy's number. All right, anyways, we're gone. Dude, we're making pretty good progress, though, huh? We're actually getting very, very close to the top 10. Let's give this guy a little bump. See if we can get past this guy on the outside. 55. Ciao. See you later. Sorry, bud. Anyways, the whole reason I wanted to play today on the controller is that... I know that guy. The whole reason I wanted to start today on the controller is because at the end of the day, I think that's how the majority of people are going to be playing NASCAR 25. Although, yes, you certainly can jump in with a racing wheel, and the racing wheel is probably a better way to play this. I still think the majority of the people are going to be playing with a controller, so I wanted to try it myself so I could share some of my thoughts and feedback with you guys as I go through here. I'm P1! Anyways, first impression driving some of these cars. Obviously, we haven't done the trucks or the big cup cars just yet, but for right now, this feels really nice on a controller. The cars feel smooth and controllable, yet at the same time, you can definitely feel that danger associated with them. I can definitely tell you, if I turn too hard, I guarantee you this car's cutting and the back end's gonna come around and we are gone. Okay, we are now losing lots of positions there. I've given everyone the biggest suck in the world. All right, let's see if I can make that gap up myself. Thank you very much. Let's go, baby. Going the long way around everybody. I think I want to work with this guy. Maybe I work with this 25 guy. Okay, maybe not this 25. I need to get behind someone. Actually, we're holding our position really nicely. We're just chilling on the inside right now. This is lovely. Dude, whoa, big crash. Car out into the infield, and there's a yellow flag. Caution is out. So when there's a caution, the game will pop up. It'll tell you what's going on. There is our current tire wear. There are 12 laps remaining. We have 23 laps of fuel on board. So should we pit? No, I'm going to ignore that. Then when there's a yellow flag, it just kind of cuts to the future. I did a practice race before. That's why I know all this. Anyways, let's go. Lining up side by side. We're going to be starting in, I guess, first gear, second gear start. Okay, roll, go roll. Get to the line. Beautiful. There's the green. Now we're up to lap 12 of 20. We've still got the lead. Now we've just got to put some distance in and we can go back to our strategy from before and see if we can work with somebody to maintain this lead and potentially, honestly, run away from the pack. I don't know if that's possible, but I'm going to try my best. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Even on the corners, we're going to keep pushing. We're not running away, though, honestly. I was really expecting to run away a little bit, but no, the AIs keep... Who crashed now? No, we're still not going to pit. Our tires are just fine. To be honest, maybe the strategy isn't to run away from the AI. I don't think it's actually beneficial to try to work with just one person. I think we kind of just need to stay in the pack. That'll save us fuel overall. We're actually up to lap 17 now. That's a pretty quick turnaround. Anyways, we're going to try to stick with the pack with only 3 laps to go. We're going to want to make a move happen sooner rather than later. All right, let's see if I can get in front of this guy, Mr. Jake. I'm going to look to the inside here, kind of force you to go wide, and then see if I can hold this, and then you hold that outside. In full disclosure, once again, I don't actually know the strategy for NASCAR racing. I love NASCAR, I love racing NASCAR, but I don't know the in-depth strategies behind, oh, you should place your car here. Oh, you should run this line over that line. You should run this line when this person's doing that, and so on and so forth. My whole thing right now is drive as quickly as possible, and I'm just here to drive around as quickly as possible and hope for the best. All right, we made it onto the final lap of the race. We gotta hold this one, bring it to the checkered flag in one piece, please. We are giving up a monster draft to the car behind. Could you please give me a bump? If somebody wants to... Yo, that guy's gotta run. That guy's got a run and a half. I think we're definitely going to need to turn up the difficulty for this a little bit. We're looking good. We're looking good. We're looking good. The Napa car is not making a move. Checkered flag. P1. Thank you very much. Career winner. You love to see it. All right, we won our first race. Beautiful. Let's go. Look at his visor, by the way. He's got the iRacing branding. That's sick. We got another achievement, race winner. We've won our first race. You'll love to see it. That was sick. That was sick. All right, very cool race. I enjoyed that. I guess at the end of every single race, we get driver rep. So we get lap speed rep, clean racing, and then we get rep based on how we finish and how often we lead a lap and so on and so forth. That's pretty cool. Social media does social media things. That's pretty cool. We get a bunch of money in the bank account. We get a bunch of points onto the stat sheet. You love to see it. Race 1 recap is... Ew. Well, we need to do some repairs. The higher the performance rating, the better your car will be. Damaged parts will have a lower performance rating, will need to be repaired. We've put some wear and tear onto all of our car, obviously. There's our reputation. Thank you very much. We have 3 urgent tasks that we need to do. We have a crew chief, an agent, and there's our agent. Okay, cool. So let's see what we got. As your reputation increases, you're going to attract the attention of better and better sponsors. In fact, we've got a sponsor interested right now. Okay, let's go take a look. We got Big Fish Barbecue hitting us up, baby. Currently, we're signed with SRI. They're paying us $1,002 per race. These guys want to pay us $1,700 per race. To get that sponsorship, we need to finish in 35th or better in the next race. Now, our crew chief is hitting us up saying we need to repair our car. How much does it cost to make the repair? Right now, out of 160 performance, we're 111. If I want to work on, say, the body, for example, we can go and do that, a minimum repair or a mid repair or a max repair. That'll get us to 90%. That'll get us to 100. So if I want to spend, I can spend 10 points there. Then I guess I can repair 10 there, repair 10 there, and repair 10 there. That pretty much gets our car almost back up to full working capacity. In the future, we can replace parts if we want. That's cool. So we have to go to like a store and buy some goodies. All right, well, let's assign the work. You guys can get working on all of that, get the car back up and running. I guess with all of that done, we're pretty much ready to go. We've got rep level 1. We got a new rank at 10,000. Very good. And then the car's looking good. All I'm going to do in here is just go from AI difficulty 95. Let's bump it up to a 97 for right now. For week 2, we're off to Phoenix Raceway. We are ready to go. Mr. Ramsey, load up the truck, bud. Get the car ready. Get the spare parts ready. And let's go racing, bud. Let's hit up qualifying and hopefully we can have a better result than we did early. I've got 1 lap to try to set the best lap time we can. I guess the deal for Phoenix is we can be pretty aggressive with our turn-ins and potentially... Oh, look at that. Potentially our corner cuts as well. Unfortunately, we only have 1 lap for qualifying, and I think I might have cooked it already. Shift it up, get right on close to the wall. I don't want to go closer than that. In, go. Go, put the power down. Thank you very much. And that's not ideal. The sun has set out in Phoenix. We can roll out for our second race of our career. We were pretty good with our race pace last time. Let's see if we can keep that up for this race as well. I'm going to try to learn a lot from the AI here, see where they go for cuts and try to learn from them and go from there. Anyways, we've got 38 laps of Phoenix out here. This is a very, very small circuit, so we just got to send it and again, hope for the best. Let's try to learn from this AI, try to follow this guy up in front, perhaps. Oh, that guy cut down real hard. That guy's super long on the brakes. Smoking. Why would you, like, brake check us like that? I'm going to run down here. I might as well. Thank you. I need to get in front of this guy, like, right now. Dude, move. Move. Push the pedal on the right, bud. I'm not going to lie. I think if we're actually going to do well in this race today, we're going to need to rely on cautions and stuff like that. There's a 0% chance we're getting a W out here unless the AI causes some cautions and allows us to quote-unquote artificially catch up a little bit. Let's see if I can actually draft off this orange roof guy. He seems quite quick, and that might be my ticket into the top 30 here. There we go. Jake's running too wide. That guy's very late on the, or early on the brakes, I should say. All right, we might need to use this orange guy as a bit of a bump. I'm gonna be honest. We might have bit off a bit more than we can chew here. We could really use a caution out here. That would be great. Yo, there we go. We got to run on Dale. Yo, we got to run on Dale. Dale, stop swinging around like that.
Outside door.
There we go. What a send. What a send. Found a lovely gap, and now those two guys are running wide. I try to block the inside. They're both battling at. They're gonna catch. They got so much momentum, but it's not gonna be enough before we get to the corner, and we can hold it. We can hold it. Let's go. Wait, is that the leader behind us? Holy shit, that's the leader. There's no blue flags in NASCAR. We just need to. Wait, they have to overtake us. Dude, those guys are so fast, though. Like, what? Yo, does somebody want to explain how those guys are so insanely cracked? Do you think the game would get really, really mad if I just encouraged the caution to come out? We'll wait for lap 20 for that, and if there's no progress, then we'll maybe become a bit creative, is the words I'll use. Unfortunately, the game has not decided to throw a caution, which means I'll get one. What? Alrighty. So, as it turns out, no, we will not be going into the pits. Thank you very much. We're just gonna go to the green flag. Obviously, we're still lapped by a bunch of people, but the guys in front of us are also lapped, which means we're actually racing. We gotta get going, and then we could potentially get a couple of positions here or something. We jump up to lap 24. We've still got, what, 14 laps to go. No. Please don't sneak up the inside. Please. Why?
You're all clear.
Wait, you're 22nd place? Wait, what happened to you? See, chat, our strategy did work. Was it a bit dirty? Yes. But did it work? Also, yes. I would say that worked quite well, actually. I mean, hey, I'm just saying, if we could get another caution out here, then maybe we can actually achieve our sponsor goal, go top 25. That'd be really good, actually. Not only would we get more money for that, but then our sponsors would also appreciate us. I'm doing everything to get past this guy, and I can't close in anymore. I've tried, I swear, every racing line. Everyone. Dude, it doesn't even look like a race. I'm really in no man's land. I can't catch up to Bradley in front, and there's no one behind me putting any pressure on. I'm too far to do anything. As it turns out, I might be better on the circuits that I actually know. ... being Daytona. I've never driven around Phoenix before. I would say for my first showing around Phoenix, still not good, but not terrible. Do we get any money for the lackluster result? It wasn't so good for the old standings. I get $2 grand, bro. Probably worse than anything, my entire car is basically broken. I think I'm about to bankrupt a NASCAR team.